Greetings, friends. This is Marc David, founder of the Institute for the Psychology of Eating. Today's topic, your metabolic journey. I've noticed over the years that so many people go through life in relationship to food, body, and health unaware, disconnected, without a lot of curiosity, upset that they don't have what they want, and never fully embracing the bigness and the depth of the journey that we're on with food and body. A vast majority of people tend to not think about their health, body, or diet until something goes wrong. So our experience of health is based on ignoring it until it's failing us. We react as opposed to being responsible, planning, and putting our arms around the big picture. And from this reactive place, it's easy to feel blindsided, and it's easy to feel that life is shortchanging us sometimes. But there's so much more to the story. In fact, what I'm going to suggest is each of us is living out a beautiful and epic story when it comes to life in a body. So I'm calling this your metabolic journey. I'm using this term, your metabolic journey, in the widest and most generous sense possible. A journey implies adventure, exploration, excitement, the unknown, surprises, challenges, some dangers, new discoveries, lots of learning and growth, and some great stories to tell along the way and at the end. Your metabolic journey is that aspect of your journey through life that's all about the body. It's the journey that you go through from the time you're conceived in the womb until the time you take your last breath and exit planet Earth. Your metabolic journey is all about the illnesses we face, the symptoms we deal with, the diseases that might befall us, how our body changes from being an infant to a toddler to a young child to puberty to a teenager to growing adult, perhaps to pregnancy and childbirth, to all the ways we lose weight and gain weight, all the ways that our body morphs and transforms when we do more exercise or when we find ourselves sitting at a desk for months on end. Your metabolic journey is all about the different diets you're on, the different nutritional systems you've followed. It's about when you get the flu. It's about when you break your arm. It's all the ways that life teaches us through the body. We tend to look at the aspects of life that I just mentioned sometimes as being separate and disconnected. But everything we go through when it comes to food, body, and health is an interwoven tapestry. And whether we like it or not, the body is always teaching us. Your metabolic journey, if you begin to look back on it now, has likely been a very powerful teacher. You've learned a lot. You've had to manage a lot of pain and discomfort, perhaps illnesses, injuries, and maybe all kinds of interesting challenges when it comes to eating and weight and body image. When we look at our metabolic journey from a higher perspective, it's easier to see it in a more positive light. Because when we take this bigger view, we can actually feel more empowered and get ourselves unstuck. So if you haven't done so already, here's my suggestion. It's time to see your metabolic journey in a positive light. Own that it's been a teacher for you. It's challenged you to grow. It's asked you to become more expansive. The body likely has always been urging you to be more aware and alert and responsible and alive. Your body has asked you to explore passion and sexuality. It's asked you to explore food and nutrition. It's asked you to explore movement and exercise, perhaps to explore dance, athletics, so much more. It's time to see your metabolic journey as a beautiful story, a story that has all kinds of ups and downs. It might have some dark nights, depressions, feelings of despair, confusion, uncertainty, feelings of triumph and renewal, and so much more. Think of your life and your metabolic journey as a really great movie. And it's your personal movie. And it's the kind of movie that no matter what the reviews are, your show must go on. And it just so happens that you are the star of your own metabolic show. So take a look back on your own metabolic journey. What has it taught you? What were the high points around being in your body and feeling your health, your vitality and pleasure? What are some of the low points of pain and frustration, symptom, illness, weight challenges? How have you grown from those challenges? Where are the places where you need to rise more to the occasion? And how can you get even better at learning the lessons that your metabolic journey has to teach you? We often are just focused on the outcome, being healthy, fit, and at our perfect weight. We often promise ourselves that life will begin once we reach our goal. But that perfect state, you know this, never quite comes for most people, and even when it does, change is predictable anyway. Nothing lasts forever. So in food and body, as in life, we often learn through pain, suffering, trial, and tribulation. This is the way of the world. Embrace it. Get used to it. Get over the fact that it's not different than this. Surrender to the reality that none of us can escape this hidden architecture of life. The good news is, as you begin to see your metabolic journey as a beautiful and epic tale, you actually begin to create a happier ending because you're creating more happiness along the way. Remember, the journey always informs your destination. If you're trying to reach your end goal by hating yourself, attacking yourself, fighting food, fighting hunger, judging your body, and believing that somehow self-abuse will take you where you want to go, you need to change your strategy immediately. It's not working and it never will. If you truly want to get where you want to go in your metabolic journey, consider loving yourself into the destination where you want to arrive. But of course, please don't take my word for it. Try this for yourself. I think you're going to love it. I hope this was helpful, my friends. To learn more, go to psychologyofeating.com. The Institute for the Psychology of Eating offers the most innovative and inspiring professional trainings, public programs, conferences, online events, and much more. Through our Eating Psychology Coach Certification training, you can grow a new career and help your clients break through the most compelling eating challenges of our times. If you're focused on your own eating and health, the Institute offers a great selection of one-of-a-kind opportunities to take a big leap forward in your relationship with food. We are proud to be international leaders in online and live educational events that are designed to create the breakthroughs you want most. Our professional and public programs are powerful, results-oriented, and embrace all of who we are as eaters. I'm talking body, mind, heart, and soul. For questions, you can always email us at info@psychologyofeating.com. We'll be sure to get back to you real soon. This is Marc David, founder of the Institute for the Psychology of Eating. Thank you so much for your time and interest.